Radio Warrington, proud to be at the heart of your community 24 hours a day. Local radio, local issues, local presenters. Anthony Mason with more radio for Warrington.
Well, hello, dear listener, and welcome to Radio Warrington with me, Anthony Mason. It's me for the next 3 hours or so. You can't believe your luck, can you? Or can you? Well, what have we got coming on the show for the next 3 hours? Well, the usual blend of usual things performed in the usual way. We have the lunchtime lyric line about hour. That's where we invite you to get in contact with the show, and I read out a line from hopefully a popular pop song, and if you know which song it's from, I want you to email in through the website at radiowarrington.co.uk. Also, top of the hour triple, we'll be having that as well. That's when we invite you again to get in contact with the show. Suggest an artiste and 3 of their top tunes, and we'll play them back to back at the top of the hour. And so we've got one of those at 1 o'clock and another one at 2 o'clock. Strangely, yes. And of course we'll be bringing you your usual news courtesy of the Warrington Worldwide website, keeping you abreast of things live and exciting here from the Market Hall in Warrington. I also have in the studio a guest who'll be joining me. She's actually here now, Helen Minshall. Helen Minshall, you may or may not know, is in fact colossally famous, almost a legend in the world of in the world of brass and music. Certainly in the northwest of England, she is legendary. Very often I've heard Helen's name mentioned in revered tones on other slightly larger radio stations, those beginning with B and ending in C. With a B in the middle, of course, yes. So that's Helen Minshall, and she's actually here with me now. And so can I just say a quick hello to Helen? Hello, Helen.
Hello.
Hello. Come a little bit closer to the microphone, dear.
Anthony.
Hello. That microphone. Sorry, dear. I've got her on the hop here.
Hello.
Ah, there she is. Helen Minshall. Now, Helen Minshall, first of all, tell us, what are you most famously known for playing?
The sousaphone, most probably.
Ah, yes.
I play a lot of jazz.
Yes. Now, you've also played with me a few times.
Yes, once or twice. Once or twice.
Yes, indeed. Because, of course, Helen Minshall is a virtuoso on the sousaphone. Would you say so?
No,
it's
that's
too
for
modest.
You to say. I'm a bit modest. It used to be a pink sousaphone, and now it's a white one.
Yes, I preferred it when it was pink, actually.
Right. Well, you don't get funeral gigs when you've got a pink sousaphone, so I had to have it painted.
Is that
white.
the reason why?
So you could do New Orleans funerals.
Couldn't you just have a separate black sousaphone for funerals?
I've got a black trombone for funerals.
Have you really?
Yes, a plastic one.
Oh.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Is that a pea bone? Is that what they call them? Yeah. Is that like Mr. Lovely plays one of those, isn't he?
Yeah, I've got a pink one as well.
So you've got so it's shrunk from a pink sousa to a pink trombone
and a red trumpet.
And a red trumpet. Is there any end to your colours of your instruments?
Well, I've just picked up a little ukulele here.
Well, Helen's joining me today for a very unusual reason. Now, those who know me will know that I do have a slight affinity with the great George Formby, and indeed, Helen is a lifelong fan. Would you say that, Helen?
I knew all the words to all of George Formby's songs by the time I was 4, because my dad loved him. The only problem is that not all George Formby's songs are really appropriate lyrics for a 4-year-old, but I was not aware of that.
I never... when I was 4, I didn't see the innuendos.
No. Well, I'm going into primary schools doing a bit of music teaching at the moment. I'm trying to see which ones of them I can actually clean up a bit and use.
Yes, you do need to... They need to be slightly adapted, don't they, really? Although, as you say, the kids would never get it, but it's just the teacher's mind, yes.
Ofsted might.
Ofsted might have something to say about me. A little sick of Blackpool Rock, I suppose. Yes, I suppose, mind you saying that if we are trying to discourage obesity, then I suppose rock is not a good thing to be encouraging. Is that the innuendo in question?
Maybe.
Yes. And now Helen's come to the studio because she's This time in her very short life, she decided to take a slight direction away from the brass. Is that correct?
I'm thinking of adding another string to my bow.
Ah, now there's a clue. A clue, would you believe? Now, Helen turned up into the studio, and I would say no more than 15, 20 minutes ago, and she says, I want to have a go at playing the ukulele. And said, did I know anybody? And you, Helen, dear. So, Helen's literally walked into the studio, and this is to prove that how simple the ukulele can be. Helen Minshall, let's hear it.
Oh, you're not going to make me play it?
Yes, yes.
On the radio.
This is Helen's, and this is going to be a magical moment for me because it literally 20 minutes. Helen has been having a go at when I'm cleaning windows, which is also a song which has some innuendo, but we can live with that, can't we, Helen?
Yeah, I'll have a go.
She's going to have a go.
No pressure.
No pressure, Helen. No pressure.
Can I do the same to you with a sousaphone?
If we had one with us, yes. So, yes, at some point. So this is Helen Minshall's debut on the ukulele. Over to you, Helen.
It won't be perfect.
It isn't when I play it.
I'll do my best.
Okay. I'll sing, you play.
Okay.
I go window cleaners to earn an honest ball. For a nosy Parker is an interesting job.
Now it's a job that just suits me. A window cleaner you would be if you could see what I can see when I'm cleaning winters.
Oh, that was absolutely superb, Helen. How do you feel about that?
I think there's room for improvement. I think I'll give up my day job just yet.
Well, I don't know, but I think as an augmented to your sousaphone, it could be the way forward.
It could.
In fact, very much now, you could almost be a one-man band, couldn't you?
I'll give it a go.
I think you ought to. Well, and so what are you doing now at the moment, Helen? How does your life work out these days?
Well, I've been working as the head of brass at Bolton Music Service for the last 15 years, and I've just finished there, and I've gone self-employed. So
brave move.
I'm teaching a couple of days a week with the Love Music Trust down in Cheshire. I've got some schools in Nantwich and Haslington and one in Wilmslow. I'm really enjoying working there. Bridgemere Primary is my favourite. I love it there. I work with all the 3- and 4-year-olds, take my guitar in and we have songs and music.
You can take your ukulele now, can't you?
And we do some brass lessons. I also work with you occasionally, playing my sousaphone.
in the world acclaimed Jack Cafe Society.
I do, and I work with the Silk Street Jazz Band, and I work with the Blue
Oh,
Bands.
we work with that Johnny Spall, don't you?
He's the one who made me paint my sousaphone white.
He's got a lot to answer for.
I know he has. And I do quite a bit of work with a Bavarian band called the Blue Barons, and they do lots of different theme nights up and down the country. Our next gig is next Friday the 27th in Southport at the Hungry Monk, where you might hear this ukulele being played.
Well, it's a good reason. It's a good reason to get over there. So Lancashire night at the Hungry Monk.
The Hungry Monk in Southport
with the Blue Barons.
8:30 on Friday night next week, the 27th.
Oh, that sounds... Oh, I don't know. It'll be around that time, won't it? Well, that's fantastic. Well, Helen, thank you so much for popping in.
Thank you.
And saying a few words. And do you want to give us a quick chord off? It has turned out nice again. Thank you, Helen Minshall.
My husband's going to hate you.
Most people do.